You want to be in it?
Sure. Chip.
Keep teasing me.
You're making me choke.
Oh, sorry. Just turn down the music.
I'm working on it.
You turned on the music.
Hey,
I'm not allowed to.
I think you should
You
have
might as well get in this. No, I'm good.
You're live. Yeah. Hey, doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck?
Kinsey ran from the live.
Because
So everybody
You guys
got
will get in it?
a quick little
I just did. I didn't realize you were
Show
alive.
them what you're wearing today.
glimpse of Kinsey.
All right.
I don't know if
Here's
you can see
Kinsey.
it.
Show them what you're wearing.
This is our Kinsey. Now ask what she's wearing underneath it.
Like sweatpants.
Sweatpants.
Okay.
She's not working today,
Hey,
so.
Alex, you guys doing live?
Yes.
Yeah. You were for delivery
Delivery of what?
of ammo?
Okay.
This is the hauling truck.
Those guys get it.
Okay.
It's like 4 of them.
Homer, I have a delivery. Can you go get it?
Kylie, say hi to them.
It's a comfy day, that's right.
Comfy day inside. It's cold as a something.
Kylie, they want to talk to you. Just oh,
Really?
great. Now you're going to yell. Now he's going to yell about
Supposed to
stuff.
teach the dogs to be on the couch.
It's okay. Kimber needs to be in it.
She tears up everything.
Hey, tomorrow, by the way,
Hey,
Beaver!
Hey, can you guys all hear us fine? Is that, just give us a quick thumbs up if you can hear fine, because our mics are a little further away than normal.
yes,
Perfect.
eBay.
Thanks.
What's up? Yes.
All right,
So
everybody, yeah. All right.
we are going to talk today. A couple major topics came up lately, talking about new regulations, restrictions, blah blah blah. We will definitely get to all that good stuff. Do we want to go about what's going on at the shop while everybody gets on? So
Sure.
we have Savage Days coming up.
Yep.
We'll actually have Federal and the Savage Rep here on site for Friday and Saturday.
We're giving away a free
Free gun.
gun.
And we're giving away like a cooler.
What's the gun we're giving away? It's a
I don't know. Let's vote a friend. Hey, what gun are we giving away?
Axis 2, 6.5 Creedmoor.
An Axis
6.5.
2 and 6.5 Creedmoor.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Kylie will be on the live as soon as somebody shows up to replace her up there. Hey, Kylie, come here.
He came here for
He's here just for you, so come on.
Little broomstick.
I don't care.
I don't.
No, he's here just for you.
Little broomstick's here for the beaver.
Just for the beaver? The beaver's right here.
Loud ring? What the hell's
Yeah,
that
I know. The phone's loud, isn't it?
The phone didn't even ring.
It did ring.
No, it didn't.
mean?
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
I'm gonna
Hey,
try
what's
my
up,
way to
man?
phone a friend.
Hey, we're live on YouTube if you want
Yeah,
to say
come on
hi.
in if you want. Whoa, what'd you bring us?
It's actually
Whoa, come on over.
Whoa,
Yeah, you
come
want
on
to say
over.
hi to
No,
the
just
people?
No, come on,
Come on
man.
over.
We're all family here.
Come
Say
on.
hi.
Keep going.
Come on.
Say what's up. Yeah, you're right there.
There's only 500 or 600 people watching. Come here.
Yeah, you're fine.
Don't be.
Come on over.
Save.
So,
What kind,
guys,
what kind of blizzard did you get?
this is pecan cluster and Reese's.
Yeah, I boycotted Dairy Queen because they did away with the Snicker Blizzard, and that is a disgrace.
They got rid of the Snicker Blizzard?
Why would you get rid of Snickers? I don't get it.
I can't believe that's what we're talking about.
Well, all right, let's talk about something
All right.
else.
What do you guys want to talk about? Because Don, you have a couple topics I know that we're going to talk about, including the what's the new proposed
there's
H,
some-
whatever it is.
There's some proposed legislation out there. One of them that looks like undoubtedly is going to become law very soon.
Snickerdoodle does not
Hey, hold
equate
on.
to Snicker.
I do want to. Speak of like fat guy stuff. Did anybody watch the new Overweight Operator? It just came out. The first one came out on Friday. If anybody watched that, tell us what you think. And then we actually have another one dropping this Friday about magazine holders.
And what's the new thing you're supposed to do on YouTube now so that you know we have a video?
It's not a new thing. It's been there forever, but the little notification bell. So whenever you hit that, so whenever we have something like this live or whatever, boom, we're ready to go. Yes, Washington State is pushing some law.
Crazy laws?
Yes, that's what we're going to talk about.
Make Steve sound like,
I think
sound like a
I think
man.
this dude has asked this question for like a year.
I think so.
I
It gets
remember
brought
seeing
up
this
every time,
question.
yeah.
It's,
I think so.
all
You
right.
need to have him watch one of the infomercial things so you know how to sell a gun like an infomercial thing.
I'm not good at selling guns.
All right, Donald, tell us what's up in the new
Okay.
regulations. Anything that we
Hey, you have to
know.
go on with him.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Michelle, go.
Nanny. Just call her Nanny. The first thing that looks like it is actually going to go into law is the pertains to the NFA and the Gun Control Act with regards to bump fire stocks. Now, if you guys have been following this, this has been going on for quite a while, but recently Trump wanted the DOJ to look into it a little further.
And this is all after the shooting that happened in Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
So, it gets pretty dicey as far as the terminology, and that's the, yes, we do have thermals in stock.
And a small 50 cal.
Squirrel.
That was per video. Hey, we're only seeing half of a comment there.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, that was America.
You got that.
That was funny. I didn't know they were doing that. I laughed
So,
my ass off.
getting back on topic here, pretty much they are
Anyway.
going to go in there where the DOJ's looked into it, and they are going
Yep.
to say pretty much that they qualify now or classify them under a machine gun or an assisted machine gun.
Okay, so it says specifically these devices convert an otherwise semi-automatic firearm into a machine gun by functioning as a self-acting or self-regulating mechanism that harnesses the recoil energy of a semi-automatic firearm in a manner that allows the trigger to reset and continue to fire without additional physical manipulation of the trigger by the shooter. So,
All right.
the problem with this, what?
Well, one, is there a grace period? Two, are you grandfathered in?
Unknown at this point. So
Now they're now
the
take
Truth
that
About
back.
Guns released this a few days ago, and they have now recanted their story. They said that it was actually signed into law. So the
Hello, England.
DOJ still has not put this on papers. As of right now, this is not law. However, a couple insiders and people I've talked to, attorneys who are close to the case, are saying that they cannot speak even under condition of anonymity at this point, but they do not believe anything that is currently written in this proposed law is going to change in the next few days before it's actually written in. There's no mention of whether this is going to be grandfathered or not. So that's kind of the...
Now I was reading something on there, and I had this is
I mean, I don't know how they can go and just tell everybody, hey, you're a felon. Wave our magic wand, you're a felon now unless you get rid of your bump fire.
and this isn't all the way through yet, by the way. This is in the very last stage, I believe, is what they were saying. They were saying this is in the last stage. It has not been pushed all the way through yet. It is proposed. Steve,
I can
if
only
you want
see
to answer
part
any
of
of
it.
these questions. They're not here, though. They're not here.
Hey, are the guys are not here?
Hey, will somebody grab Jacob if we have a question?
Yeah.
So this says, this rule is providing significant non-quantifiable benefits to public safety, among other things. It clarifies that a bump stock device is a machine gun and limits access to them, preventing usage of a bump stock type devices for criminal purposes, reduces casualties of mass shooting, such as the Las Vegas shooting, and helps protect first responders by preventing shooters from using a device that allows them to shoot a semi-automatic firearm automatically. They also go on to say the DOJ plans to handle just how the DOJ plans to handle the millions of unregistered bump fire stocks that
Why
are already
is
owned
it
by the
the
public
ones
is not
have?
clear.
If you scroll down on the comments, some of the comments we can only see a portion of them.
It's okay.
That's because one guy's posting just really long comments.
But
Oh.
still, I mean, like, there's a bunch of them that aren't all that long that are half of the. Just scroll down.
Well, you only
It's
see
all right. So, guys,
Please?
much to
Please, Jacob, can you scroll down?
Yes,
Please, sorry,
Jacob.
Sweet Lord in heaven.
That's because they're typing more than like 3 sentences, and you're not going to be able.
Yeah, it's because it's so long that when you first see it, it gives you a preview, so that's why it's really short.
Well, keep scrolling,
Can we
please.
actually touch
And
those?
you'll
on
see
it?
you'll see short
As
ones.
you guys can tell,
Shorter
we are
ones.
not very good with this, even though we've done a million lives, right? But I want you to know on this little, on the new regulations, I didn't know on there that they have to like write all these reports of like how much money will be lost with the sales of these, how much it will affect the economy and all that crap. It's actually
even
on
that
the
last
Truth About
one is
Guns right now, and
one
you'll see
letter.
the regulations.
Yeah, the truth about guns.
That last one says LOL, Steve.
3 letters.
LO.
All right.
Jacob gets a little wound
Somebody
up.
made the comment earlier, something about liberals being crazy. Hey, for what it's worth, this is not just liberals. If this passes, it's conservatives have to sign off on it too. So,
And
and the president has to agree to it.
And
so.
this is something I believe the NRA is also backed. And don't take my word on it, but I believe this is another regulation. The NRA said, yes, go for this.
Didn't Trump introduce it?
I believe so.
Yeah,
I believe
I
it
think-
is.
He didn't introduce it, but he called for the
research
The
portion
research,
of
yeah, to reinvestigate what they had originally come up with in 16.
Hey, Matt, I do have a question real quick. Do you know anything other than what we? I know you haven't heard what we talked about, but with the new regulations with bump stops, did you read into that yet? And do you know anything about? Never mind. We're going to talk about the Washington State regulations where they're trying to do like 3D. Have you read
HR
anything about that yet?
7115.
Yes,
Not
ballistic
really.
rated sunglasses are in stock.
Nothing crazy.
The
that we need to know
sunglasses
about?
are?
Well,
I
the
think
ballistic,
it's
yeah, we call them sunglasses. The clear ones.
something different than 3D.
Yeah, it's including lowers, right?
All right. So what's the other thing we're talking about?
So the next one is
Thank you,
HR
Matt.
715.
Yeah, this is the one that actually kind of scares me.
Yeah, this
It-
one, but again, this one that people don't get all.
Hey, we have these shirts available too, by the way.
They're not shirts.
Sweatshirts now available.
It reminds me of like a Wayne's World when they do the plugs,
Yeah.
just
The,
out of
the
nowhere.
video arcade.
So I don't think this is going to go anywhere, honestly.
So hold on,
But-
let's go back, and I know that we go a little fast and all this stuff because we're trying to get it all
Stuff where
through.
you go,
We're also saying we're answering questions as we go. We're seeing messages pop up. So for people who are
And-
watching this later, you don't
and-
see those messages.
And we do this on the sales floor, and there's hand dryers going on and all that good stuff.
Dang
So-
it, Homer.
All right,
Washing
let's
your
get
hands.
back on this subject real quick, Steve. When it comes to the new regulations, is this something you believe, Steve, that is going to go through?
Bump fire?
Yes.
I think it will.
I also think it will. Why do you think it will?
I think.
And
well,
you guys
because
are more
it's
welcome
got-
to weigh in.
It
on
has support on both sides
Yes,
of the aisle.
Yes, we have
4X.
4X shirts and all that stuff.
Because it has support
He was
on
talking about that.
both sides of the aisle, and quite frankly, I think that the reason it has support on the right is those folks feel like, you know what, this is something small enough that we can give up if it makes the other side feel like
Do
they have
you
a win.
believe that we should? Do you believe we should agree with this? Yeah. Do you agree with this?
Well, first off, let me start by saying I think bump fire stocks are the dumbest thing ever. But having said that, no, I don't agree with it because it could become a slippery slope. You know, at what point do we stop making these laws? So, personally, I don't have a use for it. I don't own one. I don't want one. I think they're useless. And quite frankly, I would almost rather a person have it if that was a person that
I would like to know if anybody on here has tried an actual bump fire stock, like a slide fire. A lot of people talk about it, but have never tried one. And that's
not going to be proficient with them.
and that's the biggest thing is a lot of guys out there say, "Oh, it's super fun," or "How can
Daniel,
you chew
no
with
way
this?"
to know, man.
It's not that easy to use, guys. I know that a lot of guys on YouTube and all these dudes are, but it took them a while to figure it out.
And just for the record, for whatever government agencies may be listening, I do not have 5.
Do what?
Why don't you repeat the question so people know what you're talking about?
Don't loop is just as easy.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess at the end of the day, they're going to feel like this is a win, and people are going to invent some other way of manipulating a bump fire.
All right, so moving on to the next one. If anybody wants to comment on that at all, please don't hesitate to do so. It goes so quick on here that we can't answer them all. But Don, the next regulation is kind of scary because all of us have put together a rifle. Okay, every single one of us, and that's including lower parts kits, stripped lowers, all that stuff. Now this is talking about 3D printing plus lower parts kits plus forging and everything else. Tell us a little bit about the new regulation. I believe it's in Washington State.
This is actually in Washington State, and this has been proposed as a national law as well. So basically what we're looking at here is it's called HR 7115. Go ahead and look that up if you want, so you can get the full list of details. So basically this is, break it down, this goes into the prohibit the sale, acquisition, distribution, and commerce or import into the United States of certain firearms, receivers, castings, blanks, assault weapons part kits, machine gun part kits, and the marking or advertising of such casting or blanks or kits on any medium
Now
of
Charlie on here
electronic
says
communications
that is not accurate. What part is not
to
accurate?
require homemade firearms to have serial numbers for other purposes. Okay, so
Charlie's saying, the guy that just posted said, that's not accurate. You can still buy lower parts kits.
Right.
you
I
can't-
don't think this is
just proposed.
Proposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a guy in Washington.
Right. We we will still be able to buy our lower parts kits.
Okay. Again, I don't know. I haven't read the whole thing. I'm just reading what HR 7115 says in their bill. So you guys will have to look that up and figure that part out for yourself. Then it goes into different sections. 921A of Title 18 of the United U.S. Code. After purchasing by a consumer, can be completed by the consumer to the point at which such casting or blank functions as a firearm frame or receiver for non-semi-automatic assault weapons, machine gun, frame of the handgun.
Yeah, nobody.
I mean, it just goes into all kinds of jargon. So,
All right, so let's read some questions up here. Steve, what do you got?
Separate from what we've been discussing so far, the not even related to the gun industry. I just thought it came up on my newsfeed today. The husband and wife that stopped to help the homeless guy.
no, that's not how it happened. The lady ran out of gas. And
Oh, that's right. The
helped
homeless
her.
guy helped her. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, he helped
Gave
her.
her his last $20 to fill up the tank because she was out of gas.
And she's so moved that they raised a bunch of money for him. They raised $400,000, and then it comes out that they didn't give the guy the $400,000. They kept it for themselves, and now it's come out that the whole entire thing was a scam, both on the part of the husband and wife, and they were in on it with the homeless guy who wasn't apparently really homeless. And the whole thing was a scam. They were going to split it.
And now they've all been charged. So they were
If
all
nobody
taken
knows
into
what we're
custody.
talking about, I'm sure you can Google it. But
Because it's not relevant.
that could be. It could be.
It's kind of interesting, though.
All right, so guys, to go back on the last thing that Don was talking about. So I think it had a lot to do with people were able to 3D print a lower, okay? And what happened was they were giving this away on over the internet. Like
They were giving away the
blueprints.
plans. Yeah.
Yes, they were giving away the plans, and something weird was about that, which you guys can look up that weird. I don't want to call it a case, but the guy was like wanted
Lord
for underage
Glad I was in.
girls or something weird.
And that I'm like an engine.
Not unlike it.
Okay, so where were we talking? Oh, 3D printing lowers. So that is what they were trying to stop, I believe. It's not just everything else. I think they were trying to stop 3D printing of lowers so that somebody just can't use it, burn it, have no serial number, no trace of anything.
But here's the thing. All it's done is made it easier. It's still legal for them to do regardless. If you know how to forge and make your own lower without a serial number, there's nothing illegal about that. You can make your own gun.
Right. All right, let's go back.
If it's not for resale, you're making a gun for yourself.
Not for resale, we can all agree on it, but do you think as a law-abiding citizen, a person who, do you think that you should be able to do that?
If it's legal for me to make a gun,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why anyone cares how I make that gun. Whether I have some whiz-bang box that magically makes it, or I have a printer, or I have a machine and I'm a machinist and I know how to fabricate it, whatever method I choose to use.
You're right. Yeah, that's what it said. This guy says it's more than 3D guns. This is a ban on semi-automatic weapons as well. That's the way I interpreted it. Because they were.
I've not heard that version of it.
I haven't heard it
In
either.
the verbiage, they start talking about, and that's where they start talking about the part kits and anything to use in manufacturing. So,
Well, that's what they were saying, the importation of lowers and all this crap, which I don't know of an imported lower right now, to be honest with you, but what do I know, right?
well, I mean, even.
So long as they do a Form 4, I don't know what that part is.
What about 80% lowers? I mean, we won't sell 80% lowers here just because of.
We don't want to get involved with it.
Yeah, don't want to get involved. But it's the same thing. I mean, you're finishing it out yourself and serializing it, and there you go. So
guys, what are some new products that you guys have seen on the market lately too? I know that SHOT Show is right around the corner. There's going to be a bunch of new products hitting the market. Is there anything that you guys are excited about to see?
And what else is coming up? Not too long after SHOT Show, we've got the NRA convention
Here in Indiana?
here in Indiana. It's literally about 45 to 50 minutes away from where we are located. So for those of you that are planning on that, you should plan on making a trip in and saying hello to us. We're going to have a lot of big events going on while we're doing that.
Yeah, and absolutely. If you guys are around, stop by. We'll hopefully have a bunch of YouTubers here hanging out. We'll maybe have a little event going on also.
Will we be going to the SHOT Show?
We will also be at the SHOT Show. Yeah.
Steve and I plan on making a trip together.
Holding hands
rare occasion that Steve and I are going to be together.
In the same room.
That's a
Yes.
fact.
So whoever it was earlier that said, man, show me the 50, show me the short 50. Well, here she is. Buried M82 flat black or flat dark earth.
Flat
with-
black.
Flat black earth.
Flat black earth. Flat dark earth with Night Force optics.
I'd like to know if anybody's getting ready to go deer hunting. Deer season's coming up, man. Like this weekend, rifle
We're
season.
talking people like England and Puerto Rico, and I don't think they're
Well,
fucking deer hunting this weekend.
you don't know
We have
that.
125,000 subscribers. I feel like at least one of these 110 people watching are going to be going hunting.
See?
I don't believe
Going
it.
hunt. That's why we
Are
have
you going to
federal
use a
here.
50 BMG?
We have federal here, Savage here this weekend. They're going to be running some specials. You're going to be giving away a rifle. We're going to be giving away a cooler.
Yep.
It's opening day deer season.
Opening day of deer season,
Yes.
guys. So when you get out of the stands, will you be attending the NRA? The answer is absolutely we will be there. We do not know what day we'll be there, but we'll be there probably 1 or 2 days, I'm guessing, trying to be.
We'll be there at least one of the days.
Don't ask me when it is. It's in April, isn't it? RJ,
Yes. It's in April.
May.
Rex, send us an email on that. We'll get that on the video.
We're in Indiana for the person asked what state we're in. All
Are
right.
allowed to hunt
The King's
in
Other
the
big,
King's Forest.
other big things that are coming up. You know what? For those people who are watching, if you are not already on our VIP texting list, be sure and do it right now on your phone. You can text the number 31 or text to the number 31996. Type the word guns in the
Yeah, that's a great
verbiage,
idea. Definitely for
Yes,
Black
it is
Friday.
okay.
and then you'll get our Black Friday update. Again,
Yeah,
that's,
this is going to be. You guys will actually get it early.
you'll get it Thanksgiving Day.
T19, yes.
And there's some crazy good deals on there. Crazy good deals. So again, to get on that list, you can type out the word guns and text it to 31996. 31996. You can.
All right, so
Get on that list.
go up to a couple other questions. I noticed we passed a lot of them because Tom was.
Are you talking about the
I don't know.
one that called you guys a school shooter?
That's cool. Thanks,
Alright.
thanks, Jacob. That was negative.
Indiana has.
Your
Scrolling north.
I don't know what that means, but you did use the wrong spelling of your.
Stop it, Steve.
I'm just letting the guy
Shut
know.
up.
Listen, somebody already told him
Oh, and somebody
and
else
called him a school
responded.
dropout.
We don't need that. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Ohio. I don't know that much about their gun laws, but
Straight ball pistol.
straight wall,
Pistol cartridges.
pistol, and
Below a-
rifle.
Below a certain.
So
we have
for
an
like
extra
4570.
off screen. He doesn't show his face.
4570 is good.
Our boss.
454.
So tomorrow, guys, we will do another live tomorrow.
On what?
Yes, on used rifles.
We will do another live tomorrow with Savage, Federal, all that good stuff. So if you guys have any of those type of questions, definitely tune in tomorrow. We'll be doing a little bit more on that. We have some good stuff coming out. I know you just did a wheel gun.
Do you see the weird guy in the background?
No, you can't up there.
Are you talking about Michael?
That's
That's
Basil.
What'd that just say, Steve? Something.
You're doing damn good if you're a high school dropout.
Oh. Well, I'm not a high school dropout,
thanks.
but thank you nonetheless.
Man, I mean that the mental condition to own guns. That's a big, broad, open question. I mean, some of the bills that were proposed in the past under the Obama administration would actually, if you had been to a marriage counselor, you would be incorporated under that bill. If what I would say
Said your mom.
is
Yes, you can bring your own ammunition if you come to the range.
yes, if
As
you're
long as
using
not
your
renting.
guns.
Yeah.
We are some.
Were you in the process of answering a question and got sidetracked?
No, not at all.
All right, guys. So we were talking about what's coming out, what's new at the shop. We were talking about all the new regulations or proposed regulations coming out. We got about 5 more minutes to talk to you guys. If you want to chat or if you, anything you guys want to ask us, this is the time to do it.
The only old military rifles I have right now, I've got an Arisaka and maybe an AK and SKS in right now. We do get them in from time to time as far as military,
Travis
I guess.
Allen, we'd like to say thank you on that also.
It's like you knew him. Called him by name and everything.
What else do we have big coming up? I know we've got some
We got
other.
Black Friday coming
We have
up.
Smith and Wesson Days coming up.
We have oh, and what's her
Oh,
name?
hey,
Julie
look, they said,
Golub.
Golub?
Golub will be here.
They
You guys
said
should check that out.
Stand Your Ground Law just passed Ohio.
Oh, did it?
That's cool. Very good.
Huh?
She's coming December 10th or something like that.
That's if you guys aren't familiar with what the Stand Your Ground Law is, you really need to look that law up and see if it is relevant in your state. Basically, if your state does not have a Stand Your Ground law, you have the duty to retreat. So if
We're
someone
going to get to Ronnie here in a minute.
pulls up somebody pulls a firearm or does something to you, you have to try to leave or get away from the situation first before you defend yourself, or you can get prosecuted, which is just stupid.
So,
So,
someone asked, hey, what's a good ankle carry gun?
Nathan
Steve,
G.
I will give you this one.
Hey guys.
All right. First and foremost, I'd say I'm not a fan of ankle guns. They take too long to get to. They're hard to protect if you get in physical confrontation. They don't stay in position well if you have to run. It's just there's so many reasons an ankle gun is a bad idea. You can't get to them discreetly. I can go on and on about why ankle guns are a bad idea. However, if that is the only thing you have as an option, then the Galco makes what's called the Galco glove. It holds it reasonably secure, but honestly, I would not. I would avoid it.
Bug bite's fantastic.
Bug bite makes a good holster, and it's real secure as well.
So we're going to get on the question on that, but like overweight operators out there, it's not a good suggestion, and mainly it's because big dudes, fat guys, we got to get down to it if there's ever a situation, and that is not easy to do.
Hey, just
You
to
should
let
see him
guys-
trying to tie his shoes.
Yeah, no
Just
kidding.
want
I
to
have
let
to
you
have
guys
someone else
know, Coleman says the beard game is crazy.
do it. Yeah, it's the winter beard. It's coming in good. You'll see the Savage rep tomorrow. He has a nice one too.
He's been
So
working on it for 3 days.
I know that we missed a bunch of questions, but back to the original question, Steve. What gun would you choose?
If I were going to carry an ankle gun, it would probably be the Glock 43 or maybe a SIG 365. If you're looking for something.
Now I know that you've been messing around and you currently have a 365, and there were a lot of issues with the first batch or whatever that crap was. Have you had any issues with your newest one?
Not yet, but I've only put maybe 500 to 600 rounds through it, so I'm still early in the game. Hard to say just yet.
All right, let's go up a little bit more for me there, Jacob. Let's see if we can pass any of those. All right.
Someone asked if we carry Glock accessories. The answer is yes.
Up, or down just touch. Remington right there. Remington and Mossberg, what? Planning on releasing a cinematic version? Yes.
We have it.
Remington already has theirs out. Do we have it in stock?
We have it in
the
stock.
R13, I think is what it's called.
Check it out.
It's
Hey,
a semi-automatic
we get the
version. of the
semi-automatic
Shockwave.
Shockwave, the whatever it's called, the Remington.
The
version.
TAC 13.
TAC 13, yeah.
All right, so
Made
guys,
by Remington.
There's also a company out there called Black Aces Tactical. They will have a version out too. It's pretty cool. We have some we have some on order right now. They should drop here within a month or so.
Chelsea had a question. Concealed carry gun. I mean, that really depends on your dress, the type of holster. Whether you know what kind of clothes you wear every day. There are a number of really good options. Best thing to do is try to find a shop near you with guys or gals behind the counter that you trust. That aren't just trying to sell you something that they've had sitting in their case for too long.
And always go to a range and try it out and make sure it's comfortable because
Assuming you have one close to you.
I'm telling you, hey, there you go.
Yeah, boy. So here's
Chamber is open on it. For those of you that noticed that they didn't slide it, it's already open.
Chamber's already open. We're clear. Finger on nothing in the chamber, obviously. So this is the new TAC 13 V3 from Remington. It is the semi-automatic version of the Shockwave. But don't ask me how it's legal. I don't want to get into the classically destructive device debate on
That
what this
actually
is
looks
or
pretty
isn't.
cool, actually.
So here's what I want. You guys, if there's 93 of you watching right now, Steve, how about this? If all 93 people individually say that we should take this into the range and do a review on it, then we can do it.
Carry it out.
Yeah. See? No?
Yeah, I'd love to go to the range and try it out. Talk about cleaning or what's used. Travis, we will have a cleaning video coming up. We'll also have a new 4473 video coming up very soon. Do you guys install night sights on pistols?
Glock night sights, but that's it because
Steve, hand it to Mike.
he won't let us.
We got to take a pause because somebody wants to look at that.
Yeah, 'cause we're not,
Because that was more important.
we're not in the middle
Don't
of
worry
a
about the
live
live video that we're doing.
Yeah,
Mike,
so
it's-
you, just go ahead and.
Well, this looks incredible. I thought I'd just come in and join you a little
Sorry,
bit here.
You know, guys, I think we're his way.
Come on in, Mike.
Oh, this looks great. Hey, everybody, how's everything going?
Mossberg will have one out shortly, I'm sure.
All right. Yeah, keep trolling up because we missed a bunch of that stuff that we're trying to answer here. Sorry, guys.
Thanks, Chelsea. Appreciate it.
Keep
He's not
going.
gonna
Keep
do
going. Keep going. Keep going.
Uh,
That versus a pump shockwave.
I'll give you my opinion.
I know what your opinion is. All right, go ahead.
I would take the pump shockwave.
Why?
I put the little
it. Brace?
no, the little block in that
And
allows
use
you
the
to feed
minis?
the mini shells, and you can fit like 4 extra shells in
Didn't
there.
we do a video with Military Art Channel on that?
A second.
Scroll back up here. Let's get some questions.
Uh,
What kind of character? Jacob, pick a question. What do you want us to?
get rid of that.
I don't know. I think you should say that.
Ice bank.
Say it louder and prouder.
I said the first two.
All right, we have a lot of questions coming in, so answer them. What we got? Thanks. I saw a thumbnail and of another. Just wanted to make sure that it was real. Yes. Okay.
Somebody asked earlier about a concealed carry gun, and
Don answered that.
did you? No, I don't think.
All
you
right,
did.
Rick.
He absolutely
stand
did.
by. Richard up here. Hopefully, you're going to be tuned in the Overweight Operator series. You say you're a bigger guy or whatever along those lines. There are different thoughts when it comes to picking out the right holster for you. Okay. Some guys like Kydex. Some guys like hybrids. Some guys like sticky holsters. All that kind of stuff. It's going to be one of those things you're going to have to try a couple different holsters and not just take someone's opinion on it. The one I'm currently carrying is both. Okay, it's both sides Kydex, and also has leather back.
The one I carry is straight Kydex, and
And where do you carry it
I
at?
like-
I carry mine about 5 o'clock. Sorry to say.
yeah, and I carry mine at 3 o'clock. I've always carried at 3 o'clock, and the Kydex works perfectly for me. For myself, I like the single hook rather than the double hook that a lot of the leatherback holsters carry. But for myself,
Who knows, Mike?
Yeah.
You might be coming out with one soon.
oh, well, I know.
Hashtag Overweight Operator.
There
Proud
you go.
to
All
lie.
right. So Don, what do you carry? How do you carry it?
Currently, I'm carrying Glock 23, and I carried appendix.
I don't know how, but he does it.
He obviously has rooms to sit down, and I don't.
Gentleman on
Bigger
there,
than you are,
I
brother.
believe said something about they wear a straight leather holster. It's damn right. If it's comfortable for you, you go for that. The biggest problem I have most of the time with leather style holsters is being able to reholster, and especially on inside
Which
the
person
waistband.
at Top Gun stinks the most?
Don.
It's Don for sure.
It's your boy, Don Sabla.
All right, what else we got up there, Dig? Keep going. Sorry. For inside the waistband carry, that's exactly all we've talked about so far.
American Patriots for God's country. That's a big, broad question, man. You have to be more specific. That'd be one of those things you
What
want to
was
call
the
up the shop. You looking to get additional guns. What are you recommending for a rifle and for a revolver? I mean, you're talking bolt actions, you're talking Plinken rifles, you're talking ARs, 308s, AR-10 platforms, concealed carry revolvers, hunting revolvers, home defense. So, the best thing to do on something like that, man, would be call the shop, ask for one of us. The number here is 812-299-GUNS. So, I mean, we're here to help you
That's
with stuff like that.
4867 for people that don't like looking at their phone.
It's easier to remember.
299-GUNS. Area code 812.
812-299
Guns.
guns. We really thought that out.
All right, let's. You say it. Like, give us an infomercial. What's the phone number?
812-299 guns.
All right, your turn.
Call 812-299-GUNS.
That's really good.
812-299-GUNS.
All
All right, who
your
did it
turn.
best? I
You're-
for sure
who
can't
did
do
it
No,
best?
let's hear it.
That's
All
the
right.
question.
Also, I know that we have a bunch of the guys over here on the Overweight Operator series, and we thank you so much for tuning into that, and especially all the lives and everything we've done. If there's anything you guys can think about right now while we're on this live, Jacob's here also to write down any notes about if there's any topics you guys would like to cover in that series, any issues that you guys have faced carrying a firearm, anything along those lines.
Also, hit your what's that thing button called? again?
Notification bell.
Bell.
Where's that?
Bell.
Where's that thing?
It
at?
should be right next to the subscribe button.
All right, so next to the subscribe button, hit your notification bell so that whenever we put up a new video, you'll see that it's been placed.
Well, I said 5 minutes 10 minutes ago.
All right.
It looks like it's 30. Let's give it another 5 minutes.
Last
Guys,
questions.
Last,
Yeah, last
questions.
questions.
This is it. Take Don. Take a
Thanks,
shower.
little broomstick.
Take a shower, Don.
It doesn't help. He's tried.
The Freedom looks strong in the background. I see that. We try.
Yeah, for those of you who've never been in the shop,
All right.
It's worth
Can
the
you
try.
guys talk about losing weight in the Overweight Operator Series? So we had a couple comments about that in the Overweight Operator Series about, hey, why don't you fat asses just lose weight or something along those lines. Couple things. Yes, we've actually lost a lot of weight. Two,
how much weight have you lost?
I've lost like 70 pounds. So yes, I have lost weight for the series. So I appreciate that.
And you still weigh.
300 pounds. All right.
So he's hitting it though.
But nonetheless,
VIP text. Somebody asked.
He's calling the dog.
hold
Yeah,
on.
sorry.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Just to finish what we're talking about. So.
I'll come back to the VIP text. Go ahead. Come on, girl. Cal, come.
So, in the Overweight Operator Series, guys, we are not going to focus on, hey,
Kelly,
guys, it's more important to lose weight. It's about those guys that aren't just, she's right here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's about guys in that series that
Good girl.
teaching you about things the way you are, the way you carry right now. You're not just going to lose weight overnight and all this
Kelly,
crap.
Well, and there's a lot of things that
They can
people
hear.
don't take into consideration, like not worrying about the dogs, is that there's somebody out there that maybe have a medical condition or a physical condition that limits them and they can't exercise.
Right, or
So-
an older gentleman. We hear about this all the time. You know, guys up 50, 60, 70 years old want to carry a gun, and they're like, dude, I'm not going to go out there. At this point, I'm not losing a bunch of weight. I am what I am. Deal with it.
Right.
And we want to cater to those people. This is how it's comfortable. This is what we found out. So it's not about just losing weight. I know that's just the smart ass, simple option. Hey, why don't you fat asses lose weight? But that's not the way it's going to be, guys.
I'm gonna answer two questions. Guy asked, do we have any range deals on Black Friday? The answer is absolutely yes. The most aggressive pricing we've had for the range is coming up on Black Friday, so check it out. Two is, what is a VIP text, or what is the VIP text? If you want to get on our VIP list to see what our Black Friday specials are, that text message will go out on Thanksgiving Day, midday sometime, and that phone number that you can text to, you're going to text the word guns, G-U-N-S, and you're going to send that to 31996. 31996. So that'll get you on the list. Somebody says they watched the Overweight series and thought it was informative.
Travis,
There's a
thank
lot more
you.
videos coming out with the Overweight series.
Yeah, we are on the Overweight Operator Series. We're actually breaking down every section. So that first one came out just kind of overview what we're going to do. There's going to be a series specifically on belts, on gear, on pants, on holsters, on clothing. So I mean, we're going to take every single component and then we're going to break it down. And Alex and I are definitely have different opinions on the end as to what works best for us in our particular body styles. But we're going to give you, he's going to give you his full breakdown on his complete rig on what the best option was out of everybody out there. I'll do the same, and then you guys can take that information and hopefully help you make your own decisions.
All right. Anything else? We good? Alex?
I'm actually reading comments on my phone, so it's easier for me. Sorry, guys.
Thanks for letting me join in.
We didn't really.
I don't know that I don't think.
That's true. I just kind of walked in.
Thanks for inviting yourself,
I don't recall
Mike.
him being invited in. He just kind of like worked his way.
By the way,
into
I'm
it.
off today, but I'm here on Monday, Friday, and Saturday. Come on in, see me. I'm Mr. Mike.
And also, guys, we had a couple guys ask about
Or now
merch.
you know what days to avoid. Either one.
Whatever way you want to go,
We've talked about, or guys were asking about, how to buy T-shirts or hats or any of that stuff. Go on their website. All that stuff is on there. If you guys come in locally, we'll be able to hook you up with that. We just got new sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, all that stuff in. Hoodies, hats, all that good
Not
stuff.
that stupid thing. We have good hoodies.
We also have
This
those.
is our most requested hoodie.
Yeah, it is by you. You
True.
request that one more than anyone else. Jacob read something funny.
Konnichiwa.
What happened?
I don't know what Dave had on his paper, but I saw it. What Dave had on his paper, I hope you guys saw that.
Yeah, well, they're asking.
Hey,
what
they
the
want to
sign
know
was.
what the sign was, Dave. Dave, bring the sign back.
Yeah, grab a sweatshirt. We'll show them what it is. We're gonna grab a sweatshirt, show you what some of the sweatshirts.
And
look
we
like
got
right now.
about 45 seconds, just so you guys know, and then we'll get off
Just
here.
long
And
enough
then Kinsey
for
started running.
Kinsey to run and Dave to bring his sign.
What the hell does that mean?
Roy Clark just died. He was on Hee Haw. Junior Samples always used to hold up the phone number for his used car lot, DR5 before now.
He was on Hee Haw.
On EHOP.
Y'all
Do you
remember?
know, I would guarantee you most
How many of our
people,
viewers remember Hee Haw? Go
Nobody
ahead.
knows what Hee Haw is.
Best looking part of the video. Here, show them what you got.
All right, Travis, we'll be here, brother.
Now it's
Show them the
especially
backside. The
president.
backside is what's.
Show
Well, I
me,
wanna
show me
show
your backside.
yours.
The backside.
Not my backside.
I said the.
You said mine, and then the.
I got confused.
They're
Lift
just a
up the-
regular cloth, and so we have these ones which are more athletic type,
And more expensive.
more the athletic type, and then this one's just more of the basic.
Did you suck in
hoodie.
your gut, by the
I
way,
did.
Steve?
Basic
The more
hoodie.
athletic type. Yeah.
Also, if anybody wants to contact Don or myself directly, we will give you our email addresses out there.
Just
for
tell me your phone
No, it's on my business card that I didn't want. It is Top Guns Alex, right? TopGunsAlexR@gmail.com.
Sure.
And that
What is
is
that?
the one for here. Okay, it's for the YouTube account. Don, what is yours? Do you remember? Do you remember, Don?
I think it was like Top Guns TH Don at
I think you're right.
gmail.com.
Top Guns TH.
I don't know. For a while, I just had it slated as donisgay@fakemail.com. But anything's possible.
I think I actually answered that one too.
So, guys, thanks so much for watching. We're out.
See y'all.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.